Hi folks, John Peden here, just showing you how easy it is to create a backup of your WordPress site using WP Backitup Pro. Now, for the purposes of this demonstration, I've put together a little site at warrior.wpbackup.com, which you're more than welcome to visit, although I can't promise it will be very interesting. But as you can see, there's content, there's custom widgets, I've got a blog here. A whole series of posts on the blog going way back in time. I've got pages in the menu with sub-pages. I've got a contact form. So to all intents and purposes, this is a fully functioning website. Certainly to the casual observer it would look that way. If we go to the dashboard here, you'll see I've got 101 posts. I've got 76 pages. If I go to appearance, you'll see how many themes I'm running. So I've got one active theme with a further 6 installed. Plugins, 25 installed, 11 active, 14 inactive. As I said before, we're running a number of custom widgets, which you can see here. A whole pile of custom widgets all set up and configured. And in addition, a custom menu supported by the theme. Now you'll notice I've got WP Backitup Pro installed already, so let's go over here. To create a backup, all we need to do is click this button here. You'll see a series of status messages below that will update you throughout the backup process. Now you'll notice the time here will change when the new backup zip is created. So you saw there it changed from 1600 to 1605. To download our backup zip, we click on this. So you can see now we're downloading a backup zip of 40.9 megabytes. Not an insignificant file size, but yet you notice how quick the backup process was. That was well under 1 minute, in spite of the size of the site. Obviously, if your site's enormous, this process could take a little longer. But for many of us, we're talking sites with a handful of pages, a handful of posts, microsites, sales page sites, these types of things. And in those circumstances, you're looking at a matter of seconds for the plugin to back up your entire site. You'll notice here it's actually the download process that's now taking a while. But I'd like to wait until we finish it here. So we're looking at about 20 megabytes, coming up on 20 megabytes anyway. Just so I can show you what the backup zip contains. In the meantime, I'll take you through the activation process here. So every purchase of WP Backitup Pro carries with it a license key. Now the plugin will work without the license key, but if you want to access auto updates, you'll need to paste the license key in here and click update. As you can see, I've done that already, so the status message is active. If you don't do that, it will read inactive. In addition to that, it's worth noting that the license keys you purchase carry support with it, which you can access here, www.wpbackitup.com/support. And you can see you've got access to a ticket system, and in addition to that, a knowledge base where frequently asked questions and all sorts go in here. I can see the download's now finished, but just before we move off here, you can see a little link to rate WP Backitup Lite, which is WP Backitup Pro's baby brother. So this is a light version of the plugin that's been listed on WordPress, and as you can see, as of the time of creation of this video, it's fairly popular with over 7,000 downloads. Finally, Press Trends is just a little tracking tool I use to monitor the kinds of sites in which WP Backitup Pro is being used. Now you don't have to run this, obviously you've got the option to disable it, but it's a big help to me and to further development of the plugin if you do allow some basic tracking, the number of plugins you're running, the number of posts you're running, the size of your site, the theme that you're running, all that kind of good stuff. It feeds back into the development process and makes sure that we are building something that you can use and enjoy. So if I dip into the backup zip here, you can see what's been created. So we can see we've got the name of the site, the date and the time of creation of the backup zip, and basically you've got a database dump, dbbackup.sql, and the contents of the WP content folder. So you can see plugins, themes, uploads, gallery, documentation. Anything that was in my WP content folder has been added to this zip. That might not seem like a great deal, but it's absolutely everything that you need to take your site and to move it elsewhere, or to restore a site if the worst should happen. Because the only thing that's missing here is the WordPress core. We've got all our custom files, all our theme files, all our plugins, and within the database, all our post content, all our settings, all our configuration. So literally we have absolutely everything we need in this zip. It really is that simple. I've got the backup zip on my hard disk now, and I could go ahead and create another one. So I'll do that again just to show you how quick it is. And you'll notice that the time changes and the status message changes. So we're just creating a zip file. That's now done, and you can see it's now changed to 1609. It really is that simple, folks. And to be honest, if all you want to do is create backups, the light version, which is available here, wordpress.org, extend, plugins, WP Backup. The easiest thing to do is just to search for WP Backup Lite either in Google or in the WordPress repository. But yeah, as I say, the Lite plugin will do absolutely everything in terms of backup that the Pro version does, and it's just as fast and just as easy. That said, the Pro version obviously offers these restoration features, which I'll display in subsequent videos. Thanks for watching. Take care.